Okay, now are we talking about percentage, are we talking about spending per student? Is that what you want to know?
Why don't you talk to me?
I'm just asking, is that what you're asking?
Let me repeat the question. Currently, CMS uses its weighted student staffing formula to provide extra staff to schools with significant numbers of low-income children. How would you distribute staff and material resources within the district?
Okay, material staffing, all right. If we actually look at staffing and actual numbers, staffing denotes the fact that you want to make sure that there are no more than a certain number of students in each class. Is that correct? Are we on agreement on that? Okay, there are no, over there, if you actually look, I can show you, if we all go online here, we can see that there are 170 classes that are over capacity and 35 or 40 more in a suburban school out here on the suburban side of town. Inner city schools have very few of those. These are from the CMS numbers. I can show you those. As far as weighted student, as far as per pupil student spending, you have 10,000 for urban students. You have 4,000 per suburban students.
Let me repeat the question. Currently, CMS uses its weighted student staffing formula to provide extra staff to schools with significant numbers of low income.
Yes, that 1.5. A child in the urban area is 1.5.
How would you?
A student is 0.5 out of the suburban areas.
How would you distribute staff and material resources within the district?
I would actually look at that 10,000 versus the 5,000, 4,000.
And what would you do?
And look at the results. Have we gotten the results from that 10 and that 4? And look at the results from what we've actually had from those. Have we had the results from those? And why? Why have we not had the results from those?
We're asking you that question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why? Why have we not had the results? So it's a question of, all right, we have done that for the last how many years? We have done this. We have said, okay, more money is needed. So we've given more money. The results have not been anything but they've been dismal, have they not? Then we've given more money, they've been dismal. And we have given more money and they've been dismal. And now we're up to what? I think it's 1 to 3, and they're still dismal?
If elected to the board, then do you have a conclusion
I
that
have
you would
exactly
act
what I'm saying. That's what I'm here for. If you want me to go ahead and segue into what I'm saying, okay, competition, where I would like to put a charter school in every neighborhood out there. A charter school in every neighborhood. Competition for the public schools would be most helpful. Because if you go to a school like achievementfirst.org, which is a group that was started up in New York City, this is a school, and everybody accuses them of being cherry picking. They do not. This school was started by an African-American group that said, what is happening in the school system itself? These schools up there actually did this. They said, we are going to start our own school. These kids actually excel like you would not believe. achievementfirst.org. I challenge you to go to that website and see this. If we put one of these in every school, can you imagine how much greater that would be? The competition for the neighborhood school, just having the option of going to that school would be amazing for these kids.
Have you, for example, achievementfirst.org, does it serve all students? Does it serve homeless children? Does it serve children, well, it serves homeless children? Do you know what percentage of homeless children? I
don't know the number exactly. You can go online and look. But I've been up there, and it is a great organization. But they do the whole thing because their focus is laser-like education on education. Now, another thing that everyone asks.
Just a question. We're still asking about distribution of resources. So, if your solution to equity is creating a all-charter system.
No. No one said all-charter system. Oh, no. We're saying a charter school in the system in competition with the public school.
You're saying one charter.
No. I'm saying a charter school in every neighborhood.
Well, then isn't that all charters?
In every neighborhood with the public school system in competition with it?
Are you saying you build twice as many schools as CMS has now? If you have a charter school, well, we really don't have a public school in every neighborhood.
How many public schools do we have? How many neighborhoods do we have? I'd like to put as many charter schools out there as we need.
And then what you're saying is you would establish, you're on the Board of Education, but your purpose really would be to establish charter schools that are separate.
No. My purpose is to educate children. I'm sorry. What else would my purpose be?
Let's move on to...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just would assume my purpose would be to educate. I didn't know.
Okay, I meant your method.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just assumed that Board of Education meant that it was educational. Okay.
So what you're talking about is, your method would be to create.
No, my
separate-
method is to actually do what that is, and it's called choice, and that is to give the parents choice, and that would be vouchers, that would be charter schools, and, you know, currently we have where if you have a disabled child, that they can get tax credits, which they can go to private school now. So they know that this public school system has, you know, failed their children, so now that's allowed. I didn't know if y'all knew that or not.